Hey, Harmeet Singh here with Tazer Ahmed, Marketing Voice. In this blog post, audio, what we're going to be looking at is how fear and understanding fear is important for advertising. So, a lot of the times when someone buys something, they would have to have a problem first. And in services and products, that isn't always so visible. If you had a hole in your wall, now I come from the property world, now if you had a hole in your wall, would you just leave it where air's just gushing out, the cold's just coming in? It's going to cost you a big massive bill, isn't it? And you'd want to fix it ASAP, you'd probably stop everything and get on the phone to a builder. And, we were using an example of a mattress here. I was in Cotswold recently over the weekend. We went into this really luxury shop. As you know, I'm getting married. I'm always talking about it. So, we were looking at the furniture and tested out some of the beds. I think there's a Pocket 2400. Really, really good. If we weren't looking for a house, if I wasn't getting married, then I wouldn't be getting a new bed or a new mattress. It was only about 2-3 years ago I actually got my new mattress, and that's because there was some sort of leak in the loft where the tank is, and the roof came coming down and all the plasterboard went everywhere. And so again, that was an emergency. I don't want to sleep in the bed where there was old sort of plaster in the bed. Now, Tazir, why and how is fear really important to grasp when it comes to advertising?
This is actually really interesting. I read about this a couple of years ago, and it really opened my eyes when I was reading Daniel Kahneman's Thinking Fast and Slow, and he explains how we would think that making 5 quid is the same as losing 5 quid, but in reality, the way humans work, if you lose 5 quid, you will have to make 10 in order to reach the same level of happiness. So what happens basically is that fear and happiness are not really equal in the way we operate. So what happens is, if you're going to advertise, if you focus on the negative of what can happen by not having that product, you end up selling more of this. So that's why we are using the example of a mattress. Like if you see an ad where someone is in really bad back pain, and then they show that the person buys the mattress that they are selling, and suddenly in the next shot they are really happy. What happens at that point is most of the people don't really need a mattress at that point, but they start thinking that, okay, my mattress is getting old and it might start giving me the back problem. So I should consider buying this one, and I can see that this person is going to avoid it. Basically, there is no direct answer to why we do it, but I would assume that when we were the people who have evolved and people who have survived in the past would be the ones who will be more aware of the danger, so they will take the steps not to get into trouble. That's how they survived, that's how they lived, and those are the people who had offsprings afterwards, and maybe that has reached us at this point.
Taz, so is there any exceptions to this?
Well, to be fair, prevention always sells better than the cure. This is because there are not always life-threatening issues that are happening. But in some industries, for example, if you are going to the pharma industry, you can't really sell cancer medication before actually people have the cancer. So, okay, there are exceptions to this rule, but yeah, if you want to sell more, if you want to sell for the long term, prevention always sells more than the cure.
Great stuff, interesting. So that's Harmeet Singh and Tazir Ahmed talking about
Fierce appeal advertising.
All right, until next time, we'll speak with you soon.
Yeah.